class, everyone. It is Wednesday. I got the day right.
It is Wednesday.
Welcome to Miss Nikki.
Hi.
Who has beautiful new hair.
Oh my gosh, check it out. Look at my hair, right?
Fresh color.
We made it happen.
Yeah. And mine happened Monday?
I think so.
Yeah. Oh, so this is fresh.
It's all fresh.
You haven't seen me. Yeah.
Fresh hair.
Fresh. Color.
Yeah. It's wonderful.
Staying home has a couple of advantages. But only a
I
couple.
had to be a chemist is what
Yeah,
has to happen.
We had fun. It was a great 2-hour process. But now we both have amazing colors.
So much happiness.
So I'm glad you're here. Welcome. Check in. Say hi. Let me know who's here. And we're going to start our warm-up pretty soon. We're going to work on little belly dance gems tonight. Just not a specific theme. Just nice little moves and combinations that are just fun to do. Some of them we've done before, some of them we haven't. They just feel good and they look good.
That sounds like a great
Yeah, I just thought it would be a fun, less structure, but still fun to do. So, let me know who you are and if we can be heard. And
it looks good.
Yes.
Sound
Do
good.
you like the hair? Let me get close because check out this. I'm going magenta. So
I think it's very
put
cool.
yours up. Put yours. Turn to the back.
I have going to be
Can
red.
you see this? It's so good.
It's going to be red everywhere instead of just the bottom. So
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
it's an exciting change.
And my next video that I'm releasing is how to color your own hair.
How appropriate. How appropriate. How perfect.
Yeah, so that'll be fun. All right, so let's start. Right now we're listening to Frank and Middle-Earth.
I'm gonna check on things over here while you get that going.
And yeah, Nick will check in and let me know if there's anything we need to change or talk about. And while that's happening, I'm going to turn it up just a bit. Let's start rolling our shoulders and getting a bit of movement happening. There we go. All right. And then forward. What are you smiling at?
We have Michelle,
Michelle.
and Abby,
Abby.
and Susan,
Susan.
and Miriam.
Miriam.
And I smiled at Miriam saying pretty hairs.
Oh, good. Yay. Welcome, ladies. And forward. This is good. Make a nice roll. Now move the body. Flail your arms in some way. Something that looks like a circle. Oh, a little stiff here. Wednesdays I'm always a bit stiff because I've done 2 pretty hefty workouts on Tuesdays, 2 classes that I teach. So Wednesday is always a nice day to move because roll back, everything hurts. Oh yeah, lots of push-ups, lots of abs. And it's really nice to get things moving. Around you go to the back. And a twist, widen your base a little bit. There we go.
And we have Sarah.
Sarah,
And
good.
Cindy. Cindy
Yay.
Hawks said hi.
Oh, hi, Cindy.
And Michelle agrees with Miriam. Pretty hairs. Thank you, ladies.
All our hair colors. And up over the side.
It's quite a project, so it's nice.
I know, it's
Nice to
really,
show it off a little bit.
it is. Over you go. Tighten your hips down. Straight legs. Over and hold now. Reach up tall. Really lengthen. And other side. Over and hold. Pull with that upper hand and reach. We're going to take it to the side with the arms and over with the flat back. Just very gently on your legs. Let your knees relax. We don't want to shock them into anything. Not right away. Oh dear. Yep. It's been a very long desk sitting day, so we have very tight hamstrings. And I decided I needed to run up and down a hill a couple times last night, so yeah,
it's a good idea.
So it was a good idea at the time. All right, over the side again, and you're going to rotate to a nice flat back, and bring it up, other side, and rotate, and bring it up, and flat back center, and down, and walk it out. And roll it up. I want to do some plies, but I got the wrong shoes on. I'm going to be doing this split. Will you start plies? I'm going to take off my feet.
All right.
I just realized I'm going to start
sliding plie.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to slow down. I was going faster.
Yeah, a little slow.
Do arms up.
Let's see if this works a little better. Okay, good. Oh, yes. Very nice. Bring it down and up. All right, now add your butt. Squeeze. Drop shoulders. Bring it down, arms down, hands on your knees. Rotate your torso. And a little cat and cow. Round it up and arch. Through the spine, round it and arch. And round. Oh. And arch. Couple more. And arch. One more. And arch. Bring it up. Oh. Arms out to the side, down, up. Releve on one foot, so one foot on the ball. Ball. Other foot. Press up through the ball of the foot. All right, press up and down. Other side, up and down, and up and down, and up and down. Alternate your feet. And flat foot, bend it down. Hold your knees. Open, open, open. You're going to squeeze your glutes and a little bit of your hip and IT band. You're going to push those knees open. You're going to feel it right in the back. It feels oh so good back there. It's a great glute builder, strengthener. It's really, doesn't it feel good? I like it.
And very tiring.
I like this
lots
one.
Lots of hard work involved in this one.
Yeah. Pull, pull, pull. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Oh yeah. Ra-ha-ha. Really good. All right, I'm losing my skirt.
Right, everything got
I
shut
know.
down.
I'm like, oh, okay. All right. So a little shimmy action. Let's get. Well, actually, that music's not. Well, no, we can. Never mind. It's faster than I thought. So a little bit of shimmy. Straight leg shimmy. Toes forward. This just kind of warms up everything in a hurry. And just a shift. Little shift of the hips. And a circle. Circle around. And reverse it. go. This feels great. Really great. Forward 8. Use your abs. Legs are shimmying, abs are turning the hip. Chest is lifted, shoulders are back. Good, and bending shimmy, so your knees go forward and your hips go more up and down. So you're going to be down here. Bend and bend and bend and bend and bend. And you'll see the hip line going up, down, just a little bit, not as vibrational as the straight leg shimmy, but it's still a really good shimmy. All right, let's hang out here and do a little body wave. Actually, no, a stomach wave, because I don't want the hip to really wave. So little stomach. Oh, let's see, am I doing that? Okay.
I need to check myself too. Am
I know,
actually
I'm
happening?
like, is that? Oh, I don't know if anything is even happening. A little bit. A little bit. They will get better.
There we go. There it is.
Woo! Say, come on, let's go.
Wake up, wake up.
Yep. All right, now switch right up to the straight leg shimmy, and you can move your hip a little bit more. Use your upper back, diaphragm, middle abs, lower abs. Arms out to your side. Open those arms. Point your fingers to the outside. Good. Good. And stop the shimmy. Stop. Stop. Like, whoop, stop.
Hang on. Just hang on.
It just goes. Circle. Oh. There's that lower back. Whichever way feels good. And then other way. And then tuck and roll forward. Nice pelvic roll. Really pull in and contract that stomach on the back end. Back and then up, over and forward and under. Hold the chest still so that you're getting the action in the hip. There we go. Good. Okay. All right. I think we're feeling pretty good. And we did a lot of our little parts and pieces that we're going to be playing with. So I just threw a couple in there. We're not totally warmed up. Remember, this is just a baby warm up. You guys are supposed to warm up a little bit before you get here, right? Just a bit. So your body needs 10 or 15 minutes. It's not, if your class is really strenuous, then you need about 20 minutes. But for a normal, casual class that we have, 10 or 15 minutes is fine. And we usually end up doing about 5. So you get to do the other part. So we're going to start with a traveling hip circle. These are one of my favorite little gems, where you can travel all kinds of ways doing hip circles. So we're going to start traveling to the side. I'm going to my left. We'll go both ways. And we're going to do it with the emphasis on the front. And then we're also going to do it with the emphasis on the back, because it changes how it looks. Right?
Ooh.
Yeah, it's very cool.
I don't really think about going back.
Yeah, exactly. We all are.
All right.
So that's why it's a gym.
That is why.
Yeah. All right, so hip circle forward. On your floor clock, your downbeat will be on the 12. So straight ahead, front center, that is your 1. 1, and the back is either 2 or and. 1, and. 2, and. 3, and. 4, and. So what you have to teach yourself to do is to push your hip forward while you step to the side. Sounds simple enough, I know, but when you're doing a circle, you're going to end up here, right? Because your body just wants to follow, but you have to end up with your hip forward, otherwise it doesn't have nearly the impact. So on the 12, take a step to your left, push your hip to the 12, bring your right foot together and put your hip to the 6. So front, back, front, back, front, back, front. Now pause and other side. Front, back, front, back, front, 7, 8, and 1, 2, forward. Watch yourself. Yeah, because right about there where you stop thinking about it, you're going to look and there's your 1 over here. Every time. You can't always tell either. It just does it all by itself.
Because it's always trying to help, right?
It's always trying to help.
Let me assist.
All right, so now cross your right leg in front. As you step forward on your right leg, your hip will be going to the back. And you'll be in a demi-releve. It's easier to do this with a tiny bit of releve. You don't have to, but give it a try. So you will be stepping with your front foot and your hip will be going to the 6. And then when you step across to the side, it comes around to the 12. So it's back, front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back, front. Now, so if I'm traveling to my right, my hip circle will be going to the right, but it will be a back one on the back. So the downbeat will be behind you, traveling the same direction you're circling. The opposite foot will be in front. Got all that?
Sure, yeah.
So,
yes.
Circle right, travel right, step left. Downbeat in the back. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Isn't that cool?
That's really
It's
cool.
really pretty.
It's super cool.
I like this one very much. And
I'm
again,
glad that we're
1.
getting to do it.
Yep. 6, 7, 8. Good. And left foot traveling to the right. Back, front, back, front, back, front, back, front. Last one. Back, front, back, front, back, front, back, front. Good. It's a completely different animal than the emphasis in the front. It looks nothing like it. It doesn't look any. They're both circle travels, but they look completely different. So you can get a whole different look. All right. So now we're going to play with turning circles. So when you do your hip circle and you turn, that's always fun. Right? And then there's that cool little spin where you circle and then you use your hip to turn yourself. So it's a double circle. The first one is controlled right there. Now, start your turn, throw your hip around, step around, and the big circle of your big hip, all that weight will pull you around. So
swing you, right?
Yeah, it's like a little swing. All right, so we circle 1 and 2. And there we are. So you'll see just that little extra of the hip going around takes you around quite nicely. You do have to be able to, I was playing on the carpet earlier and I was, okay, this is not working. I had to find some tile floor somewhere because you have to slip on this one. You have to spin and slip on your feet. All right, so we will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we will do 2 of the traveling circle to the back and then our spinning circle. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. And the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Circle and circle spin. So there's doing a hip circle done in a circle, right? Where you're hip circling in a circle. And then what I call the hip circle spin, I think it makes more sense because you're doing a hip circle and you're spinning at the same time. So that combo, 4 counts, just put it, we'll add the extra finger, 4 counts.
4.
Yeah,
3.
to fill up that number, 4 counts, traveling hip circles, emphasis to the back. 4 counts, turning hip, what did I say? Hip circle, no.
Traveling hip.
Turning hip circle
Turning
and then hip circle spin.
There we go.
There it is.
Circle
Okay.
spin.
Whew.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Circle to the back.
So,
Traveling circle to the back.
yes, traveling hip
Traveling
circle to the
circle.
back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hip, turning hip circle.
There we go.
1, 2, hip circle spin. 3, 4. So a turning hip circle is just the way it sounds. You're turning easy with a hip circle. Hip circle spin is using a hip circle to make a spin. All right, let's try that again, and then we'll try the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very nice. That felt good.
That was good.
Yeah. All right.
All
Other
the
way.
pieces came together.
Yeah, they did. All right, here we go. And so now we're on the other side. Remember, it's the opposite foot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turning hip, circle, spin. Yay! I think it's a fun one.
That is a fun one.
Yeah, it made it to my gem list
That's
because
cool.
I like the way we can play with those. All right, let's look at. So I wanted to play with those circles and spins. That was my one thing I wanted to play with. And then, what was the other one? Oh yeah, our crossover turn is just a lovely move. It's a good thing to start a combination. It's a really nice thing to end a combination. So I thought we would do a crossover turn and put some different things on the end of it. So first thing we're going to put on the end of it is an inside-out turn. And we haven't done that in a long time. So an inside-out turn is you step around one direction, whatever I'm doing pivots or just walking around. So let's say I'm turning counterclockwise to my left. My hips are going to my right. That's why it's called inside out, right? So one part of your body is going one way and another part is going another way. So start your slow pivots to your left. Do one with nothing. All right, now on this next one, push out, circle your hip to the right. Yeah. It's just a wonderful move, and it's called the inside out because when you do this, it feels like you're turning your shirt inside out. Doesn't it? You know, when you say, okay, I'm going to open it inside and then I'm going to close it. So you go like this and, oh, I'm inside out. And then, right, you really do feel like you're opening up. And so if you have that inside out feeling, you've got the turn exactly right. So let's start stepping with our right foot, circling hip to the right, turning our body to the left. Step forward, and here we go. Inside out turn. Good. And the arms just float. They can wave, they can float, they can wrist circle, but they just more or less frame. Reverse it. Step left. No, sorry. Turn, pivot left, around. Right, sorry, I'm thinking of my hip. Turn your body to the right, circle your hip to the left. So body goes clockwise, hips go counterclockwise. Oh, that feels good. Doesn't feel as good as the other side, however.
Not.
But that's okay. We'll make it work. So we're going to do a crossover turn, which is you take your foot and cross over just like it sounds, and you guys remember this. Turn your shoulders, and where does your weight go? On the back foot. We're going to keep it simple. We're going to bring our arms up and our foot up and bring it around and open here. Yes. What foot is in front? The left one. So what does that mean? We step left, we pivot to the right. Yes, that's the only way you can go. So you can do the math. If we're going to do an inside-out turn and I'm turning clockwise, my hip needs to go counterclockwise. Right? So when you're doing an inside-out, just start turning. Okay, I'm turning to my left, so I'm going to do my hip to my right. Sometimes you have to do a couple turns and just figure out which way you're going to go or which way you are going, and then just turn your hip the other way. Okay, so
Nice.
yeah, this is a little bit of a brain teaser, but it looks really cool.
Brain teaser.
So,
Good way to describe
just
it.
a bit.
Don't think about it too much.
No, don't overthink it.
Just go for it.
Just go for it. If you end up doing your circle the same way, who cares? I mean, it's okay.
I kind of think about it as somehow there's like when a coin spins and it does that thing.
Yeah.
There's something about
Yeah,
this
there is
that makes
something
me
about
think
that.
about
You're
that.
right. You're absolutely
I
right.
think when I was trying to learn it, I was like, okay, let that go a little bit and then
And then turn. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's a good way to do it. All right, so let's, any leg you would prefer. I'm picking up my right. I'm going to turn to my left. So here we go. Up, cross over, turn around, and I've landed on my right foot. I'm going to step pivot on my left and circle. So here's another way to remember. If the foot is in front, if my left is in front, I have to go to my right because you can't turn you can't turn the other way. You have to go towards your open leg. So whatever foot is in front, that's the way your hip goes. So you can push into that left foot and start circling to your left because that's your lead foot. Then you simply turn the opposite direction. So there's a bunch of ways to think about this so it makes sense to your brain. All right, up we go, around, land, and turning. Doesn't that look cool? I love that one.
Oh,
all right,
that's a great one.
Other side, right leg, around, and wait a minute. Did I do?
We just did the same thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
other side. I meant the other side. Yeah, that other one. So
the one on
left
the left.
leg. I'm going, wait, my left leg's wrapping it. What are you doing there? You just had a turn. All right, up you go. Around, across, over. Right foot is in front, so your hip goes to the right. Body goes to the left. Again, with the left foot crossing over, up, around, land left, circle, and inside out. Very nice little combo. Really short, but really good. All right, so crossover turn with the inside out. Now, two other versions. Crossover turn with what? Maybe if I turn it upside down, I'll read it better. Okay, what does this say? One step pivot. Just a pivot turn. Yeah, without the inside out, I think.
Oh,
No,
just
yeah.
plain.
Yeah, just yeah, I think that's what it. Well, that's what it's going to be.
Alrighty.
Anyway, with a one-step pivot turn. So crossover turn.
Check back here.
We go up, any foot you'd like, up and over, crossover turn, weight in the back. Okay, now take that back foot, step forward, pivot, and around. And then, of course, that could lead into all kinds of other things. So this one's a little more simple. So up and over, around, land, take the back foot, step forward, around, and around. Okay? Let's try it with the other side. Up and around, back foot, forward. Yep, nice. So that just reminds me what we did just a few minutes ago. So let's do that again. Come around here, step forward, circle your hip, and then you can throw that on the end of it too. There's all kinds of stuff. And then the last one is with the three-step turn. So crossover turn, here we go, right there, and then three-step turn, 1, 2, 3. So it makes a series of turns, and it looks more fancy than just turning a few times. You're doing a couple different turns. So we're not going to go like this anymore. We're just going to step around right there. So cross over, step around, weight on your back foot, take the front foot, three-step, right? So both turns go the same way, right?
Okay.
The first one is in place, the second one travels. Cross over and turn. I just like the look. I think it's a clean, really nice.
I also like that it's like slow, quick.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I really like that. Let's try the other side.
Okay.
Cross over, weight on your back foot, step out, three-step turn. And one more time. Very nice. I'm using my left outside to cross over, turn, and pick it up, and three-step. Yeah. You don't have to do it to the side. You can do it a different direction. So,
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So cross over, three-step turn forward. Hello. So wherever your foot is, right, it can be there.
Go in that
Yeah.
direction.
So it's kind of, you just come around, your foot is here, you have a choice. You can go forward, you can go side. Okay. You can even go backwards. Yeah, wherever you want, wherever this foot wants to go is fine. You've got your lead foot and you're good. You're just good wherever you want to go. Yeah. Now you can, if you do a shift of weight, you can, because that's 2 turns the same direction. Because that gives it kind of like you said, like a slow and a quick. It changes the dynamic of the spin. It makes it look, has more dimension rather than just spin, spin, spin. But if, let's say you want to go the other way, you can. You just have to change your weight.
Okay.
So left leg crossover, right there. Change your weight, step left.
Oh, that's cool too.
And it looks very nice, actually.
Wind, unwind.
Wind and unwind. Yeah, I think it looks really cool. So left leg crossover, turn. Right there, shift your weight, turn left. As long as you know that that's going to come up, it's not a difficult thing, right? Now, right leg, cross over, shift your weight, turn right. And it does something different to the body. You kind of pause and it is a wind and wind.
And then like if you're wearing like what you're wearing, it will go one way.
It'll go whoosh, whoosh, yeah. Try one more time with the right leg, cross over, shift your weight, turn right. Yep, good. So simple little things, but that little crossover is a really nice connector kind of deal to put things together. Yeah. So there's 3 or 4 versions of that. All right, now some other of my favorites. Undulation while traveling to the side. I just can't get enough of that one. Yep, and then we're going to add some accents on the undulation. Let's see, what are we doing? Ah, yes. Okay. All right. So we're going to get into the stomach and the pelvis now. So undulation. It can be mostly in the stomach. It can be a full body wave. Your call. The footwork is going to be the same. When we learned the hip circle to the back with the 1 foot forward, it's going to be that same footwork traveling to the side, but it's going to be an undulation instead of a hip circle. So we're going to undulate. Whatever. I was doing this. I thought let's just do a rib circle.
Why not just ribs? Yeah.
That works just as well. All right, so undulate up to down, up to down, up to down. Good. Switch legs and up to down. Good. And then on this little combo, it's really easy to add a crossover turn. So we circle around, 3, 4, 5, 6, crossover turn. Ta-da! And again, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, crossover turn. And then of course, the combination that we just did with the crossover turn, why couldn't Why couldn't you?
Why don't you do the rest
Why couldn't you do it? All right, so let's say we do undulate here, and we're not going to count anything. Crossover turn, change your weight, turn left. Nice. See, that to me looks super
And then you happen to be on the other side.
And then you're on the other side. And you just happened to work out that way.
Beautifully worked out that way. Just beautifully.
So let's try that. Crossover with the undulation. Crossover here. Shift your weight. Turn the other way. It's quite lovely. Quite lovely. Now let's add the turning hip circle and the hip circle spin on the end of it. So we will go undulate here. Now turning hip circle and hip circle spin. And I ended up facing the other way.
You were really taking, taking that
one,
the power of that one.
So I'll do it less. Or if you want to go the other way, and then you'll end up facing the other way, which is cool.
I'm gonna try the other way.
You try. So I'll do it smaller. You do it bigger this time.
Might not go so well, but I'm gonna try.
All right, here we go. Undulate. All right, and then hip circle turn and hip circle spin.
Yeah, no, and then can we do it one more time?
Yeah,
just for me?
yeah. I actually like facing the back. I'm going to do it with you.
All right, let's do it.
Undulate. 1, 2, 3. Now turn your hip circle and now spin. Woo!
There we
Yay! Yeah.
That was cool.
So that looks really pretty. And then you're here.
Right,
and you can go, you can go back. You can do anything. So You can put a hip circle spin on the end of it. You can put a crossover spin on the end of it. All right, so now we're going to evolve. What are we going to do? We're going to evolve the undulation. All right. How are we going to evolve it? Oh yeah. Okay. So we're going to do our undulation traveling. All right. Then we're going to do it in place. And we're going to do it slightly on a diagonal, and we're going to add, remember that little twist that I stuck on the bottom the other day? Or the other week, whatever that was, right?
It was within the last week.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So actually, let's just do the undulation center. Let's just do it center. I want you to step with it. Step, step. Now, put a twist on the bottom. We had I think was a class called With a Twist or something? Yeah, all right. So we stuck a twist on a bunch of stuff, and one of them was an undulation. Now take your undulation diagonal, twist. I think that feels better. I like that.
Yeah.
And right? And then, so let's see, what was I going to do? We're going to undulate here, and then undulate, twist, diagonal, twist. Now on the last one, tuck, hold, forward pelvic roll, traveling the other way.
So cool.
So cool.
I have a question. When you do your undulation twist, what happens to your foot? Does it, because you pick it up and then it comes down, but where exactly does it happen, or how
I
high?
go diagonal. As I'm going diagonal, my foot lifts in the front, and I do my bump on my little twist. And then I do the other one, whatever way I'm facing, wherever my lift is, that foot is that heel is lifted. Because I think to get that lift to make a twist, you have to go up into the ball.
Okay. So
Is that
then
what you're doing?
that little lift part is like when you take the step. Okay. Because I think I'm doing okay, but I like to know like
where is that?
how far off the ground, and where does the which direction does your foot face, kind of thing.
That makes total sense. Undulate up to down, twist, up, down, twist, diagonal. Now, pick your favorite hip, twist, tuck it really, remember the twist you pull in. So it's got this look of out to in and out. That's what I like. Right,
Nice.
so out to in to out for the pelvic roll.
I'm like, wake up.
Yeah,
Do a little bit more waking up.
Yep, so undulate sideways and twist at the bottom, diagonal, so it's evolving, tuck in, hold, pelvis, woohoo, forward, forward, yes. Oh, that looks so good, I love that.
Very cool.
That was the fun one. Let's see, did I do this? Diagonal twist, add forward pelvic roll, travel the side. Oh yeah, and then I said add the hip circle turn. Let's put that back in there. All right? Or actually, let's add the inside out turn. I think that would make more sense.
It would also look really cool.
When you're traveling with your foot, the hip circle turn works, but we are doing this.
Yeah.
Right, so we should be going into the inside out turn.
That's
right. So we're taking all our little gems and putting them together for a combo. So undulate. Good. Now hang out. Undulate, twist. Diagonal. Tuck. Forward roll. Other way. Inside out turn. Oh my goodness. That was nice.
That was great.
I'm not even attempting a count. You can make your own. It's okay. It's all good. Because you just add an extra step until you get to the 4 and the 8.
There we go.
Right? That's all.
There we go.
Not hard. All right, here we go. Again, then we'll do it to the other side. Undulate. Add twist. In place. Diagonal. Let's do 2 more. Hold it, tuck. Push forward. 1, 2, 3. Pivot. No, sorry. Inside out. Pivot, inside out turn. All right, let's try the other side.
Other side.
That's super pretty.
That's really cool.
I like that. All right, here we go. Undulating. We're traveling right, left foot is forward, undulate in place, and twist. Twist just at the bottom. Diagonal. 2 more. Oh, wrong foot. Back to the other foot and forward roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inside out turn. Good. Nice. Ooh, I like that.
Pretty.
All right, last one, I'll turn you loose. 'Cause we're on the right, we're exactly on the right amount of time. All right, here we go. Undulate. In place. Add your twist. Add your diagonal. Tuck and hold. Forward roll. Around. All right, turn. Yeah. That just feels really, really good.
Very nice. Very nice.
So, magical little gems all put together. Fun, fun.
Very, very cool.
Yeah, good
And then
times.
also, you can do those traveling undulations, the forward
Go sideways, and it looks
pretty too.
awesome.
That
Here, you can do it this way, and then
And
you
then
can
the
do your
roll,
undulation, and then your roll this way. Oh, so good. Yes, so good. So, yeah, have fun with this.
Very
These
nice.
are beautiful little moves. They're not super complicated, but enough. I was thinking.
Yeah, I was thinking a lot.
thinking.
And also, like, putting them all together made
Yeah.
me think about them a lot.
Yeah, and then you think, okay, what else should we just do? Oh, let's put that one now. Okay, let's put that one. And you just put them all together because they all go together.
Very nice.
All right, it was lovely being with you again. Thank you so much for joining me. I will sign off and see you in a few days on Saturday. And just make sure you've said hello, that you haven't watched in silence. It's really nice.
Please.
We'd like to know who's here.
Mhm.
You know, look back, go, oh, so-and-so came, and so nice. Why didn't they say
Say
anything?
hi.
It's kind of like showing up to my door or something, coming in and not speaking. I'm just going to come to class, but I'm not going to say a word.
I'm here, but
I'm here, but you can't see me.
Yeah.
So, say hello.
Say hi. Well, like,
Check out
thumbs
YouTube.
up.
YouTube videos are posting quite a bit, and that new one will come up soon.
Yes.
I'm excited about it. And
Subscribe to YouTube
yeah,
channel.
subscribe.
Like and comment there as well. And then you have your series.
Oh yeah,
starting
my
tomorrow.
series. Yeah, my beginning series starts tomorrow at 4. So it's the next 3 Thursdays from 4 to 5:15. It's a really nice refresher. We're going to do some nice warm ups, some strength, some glute isolation, some torso isolation. So, and it's not a big class. I only have about 5. So there's still a lot of room. I kind of wanted it small, maybe not quite that small, but it's a start. It's all good. And I would love to see some of your friends there that maybe want to try belly dance that have never had a chance to try it.
And it's by Zoom.
It's Zoom, yeah.
And so you
So,
get.
They sign up on Eventbrite, or on my blog will take you to Eventbrite, and then I'll send you the link. And I think you have until tomorrow mid-afternoon to sign up. Okay, yes?
That's it.
That's it. Thanks again. And I will see you soon.
Yes, indeed. I'm going to go back this way. Bye,
Okay.
everybody. Thank you.
And let me know if you've got any questions. I will be here to answer them. And have a great night. Night-night.